Your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
PCW's blossoming tag team division continues to be on point here as we take a look at another debuting tag team and another conundrum to figure out, I think. So this is the first time in PCW we're seeing these sexy, talented dudes, STD for short. Chest Flexor is up on the apron, and on the outside of the ring is Corey Futuristic. My first question, I have two questions now, Jay Worth. A, is that how everybody dresses in the future? And B, if Corey is from the future, why is their entrance music 30 years old?
Because he knows how good of he needs... I'm going to answer in reverse. Okay, so part two, he needs a song that we can all relate to, because we're not from the future.
I see.
Part one, I have no idea how people dress in the future. I'm also not from the future. I'll go with, sure, that could be future wear.
Thanks for clearing that up, Jay Worth.
Glad to help.
Campeones de Parejas, tag team champions of the world of Chikara Pro Wrestling. That is Sonny Defarge greeting all of our great ringside fans. Cornelius Crummels is on the other side. A couple of traveling businessmen, but they mean business here in PCW because even though they like to come out here and have a good time sometimes, we saw the intensity, we saw the intent of Defarge and Crummels earlier on when they came out brandishing weapons, looking for a shot at the Koger brothers, after what the Koger brothers did to eliminate fellow Chikara young talents, Dropkick Dave and Uppercut Ulysses. I understand that Defarge and Crummels were very close to during training, practically inseparable, and they felt a lot of sympathy pains when Dropkick and Uppercut went down.
Well, I mean, you know how Chikara is. Just those training classes, they are close. It is a band of brothers. They're inseparable. It's if you mess with one of them, you mess with all of them. No one member of any of the training classes seems to, so we'll just take it lying down.
I feel like I've seen these guys somewhere before.
They were out earlier, John.
Well, no, I mean somewhere before that. I don't know if they came here and sold me something, maybe for my merchandise. I'm not really sure, but I got a familiar ring to them. But be that as it may, they're very familiar to Chikara fans because in very short order, they've risen to become tag team champions. And you know about not only the competitive nature of Chikara, but also just the worldly aspect of it. Some of the best talent from all over the world to rise up this early in their careers. Again, a couple athletes who've only been around for maybe a year to already be at that precipice, that pinnacle, is a big-time accomplishment for them.
Very true. Absolutely. Chikara is a stepping stone to the rest of the world, and to be able to get the campeonatos that quickly, it's impressive. It gets you out to the world and to other places, such as PCW.
And Corey Futuristic, I think he fancies that bowler as much as you did.
Well, to him, that's an old-timey relic.
Is that what people do in the future or the past? Or
yes.
Okay. Corey's got these weird spasmic dance movements. That's not healthy.
That's how they dance in the future, so I've been told.
Does Defarge have a cold? I think he just sneezed on Corey.
Ooh. I don't know that's
uppercut! Good. Hey, shades of his buddy, Uppercut Ulysses. I love it.
Perhaps an homage.
Has to be. Hey, the spirit of Dropkick and Uppercut are still here in Turner's Hall, without a doubt. And the Kogers may think they eliminated Dropkick and Uppercut, but I think what they were able to create here in PCW is going to linger for a long time to come. And Atticus and Otis, as far as I'm concerned, certainly not out of the woods when you factor in Defarge and Crummels. And not only that, Nate Wings and Aaron Williams are still looking for retribution from earlier. Aaron Williams is still getting gunk cleaned out of his eyes.
Oh, we got a pin.
Shoulders down
and
for 2.
That's it. Oh, no.
Your fault. You wrote off Corey pretty quickly, didn't you?
Well, it seemed like he had him there. I'm a little worried that hey, and sneezing in the face of Corey Futuristic. I don't know that in the future he has the antibodies to fight off something like the common cold. It may be eradicated in the future.
Nice handshake tag by Crummels and Defarge. And Chest Flexor is tagged in. I know you've been calling the career of Chest Flexor for many years, as have I. What do you think is Chest Flexor's biggest strength in the ring?
He is 10 times more wily than you would ever give him credit for. You look at him and you think, oh, haha, he's wearing pink, he has some frills, and you completely buy into the mind game. There is an evil genius mind lurking under that haircut.
Check out Corey here. Corey is going to get like some Purell, some hand sanitizer.
Thank you to the gentleman in the front row there that was able to provide that.
Flexor was complaining about the hands of Cornelius because he's been sneezing so much during this matchup, but Flexor now in with a knee, and there's that Rileyless. Nice counter by Crummels. Pace quickens. Crummels gonna spring off and catching Flexor, international style arm drag. Nicely done.
And Flexor swimming to get a tag from Corey Futuristic.
Flexor did not expect that from Cornelius.
No, I don't think he did.
And the freshly sanitized Corey Futuristic is ready for battle.
I don't know that Corey seems all that anxious to get into a Greco-Roman knuckle lock there.
I bet Corey's done some weird things in his day.
I'm sure. And I mean, well, it just seems weird to us because he's from the future.
I see. Saw him in the back warming up with a soccer ball. Walking around with a soccer ball all day. Said he thinks it makes him a better wrestler.
Well.
Side headlock.
That's because you haven't experienced what happens in 2027.
What, something happens with a soccer ball that makes Corey a better wrestler?
According to Corey.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not... I don't know that it's not my story to tell.
No, not
That's
at all.
the thing.
And you wouldn't be so rude and imposing as to tell it.
No, I mean, it's the butterfly effect. I tell that story and then it like screws up some butterfly. I think that's how it works, right?
Something to that effect.
Yeah. And I don't want to mess up a butterfly. So
we are butterfly friendly here in Premier Championship Wrestling, without a doubt.
PCW, we're for the butterflies.
Nice ground game by Crummels here so far to control the head of Corey.
Keeping him grounded. Not letting Corey Futuristic get off that high-flying offense that he may or may not have.
Tag into Sonny. I notice a lot of the most ardent dropkick and uppercut fans have kind of adopted Sonny and Cornelius to their side as well, now that Sonny and Cornelius have taken up the fight for dropkick and uppercut.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, you herald your champions.
And Corey caught in midair. Frequent tags here by the Chikara champions as well.
Up, straight down.
Nice elbow. You gotta wonder here as Cornelius for the cover for 2. Rumors are starting to circulate about a potential PCW Tag Team Championship not too far down the line. You gotta wonder if Crummels and Defarge would be in line for that.
I have heard rumors of it. And you would have to think, I mean, they are already Chikara Tag Team Champions. I'm not saying that gives them a free pass, but at least shows their pedigree.
Nice one-man flapjack by Corey, but Crummels was under the rope. Corey moves him toward the center. No, it's an unorthodox cover, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how they pin in the future.
You're just full of information right now, aren't you?
It's avant-garde.
Your source for all this is, I would say,
Corey Futuristic.
Corey and nobody else. Just check.
How are you going to check against what's going on in the future? There's only one future traveler here.
You're right. I would absolutely...
Are you going to go to the other future traveler or just wait? I mean...
Flexor finds 2. I would absolutely take Corey's word on anything he told me. That's for darn sure.
I don't blame you. I mean, he is from the future.
So I've heard.
There's a tag. Corey Futuristic climbing to that top rope.
Atomic drop, nicely done. Compact drop kick. Corey into the cover. 2-N no.
Going with a present time style pin.
Yes. How old school of him.
Oh.
Lamai Stock Cradle. Could be it, no. Two teams making their debut here in ring and PCW. Only one can come out with that great first impression, that momentum.
And right now, it seems to be the STDs in control of everything.
Flexor back in. You see great tag team cohesion from both these teams, really.
They both work together well.
Oh, Crummels able to outpower the STDs who were maybe going to make a wish, but nothing doing. Cornelius reaching for a tag. He got it. Here comes Sonny Defarge. STDs tried as they might, but the size of Sonny Defarge comes into play.
He is a big... I don't remember the last time I saw a guy that big.
Boot and a DDT nicely done. Corey is down. Could this do it? Flexor with a save. And this thing has completely broken down. Referee Jake Clemens losing control rapidly.
Out of the way.
Check out this double team.
Good hip check into the corner.
Very nicely done. Clothesline connects. And with the spirits of dropkick and uppercut looking on, we have a cover attempt from Defarge as Corey Futuristic makes the save.
Well, he knew that was going to happen. So, he was there for the save.
I see. Done his research.
Well, yeah, he is from the future. Oh!
Well, check this out.
And now
Well,
this is
everybody attempted to kick one another and not working out so well.
Mexican standoff with legs? Ooh.
And you saw that ended up, and it didn't go well for much of anybody.
No. Ahí mis huevos.
It's Corey out on his feet at this point as Defarge and Crummels
Have the STDs up. Oh, down into a Manhattan drop.
Yeah, stereo style. Once again, they do it. Flexor and Corey in a bad way at this point as the traveling businessmen of professional wrestling dealing out some punishment. Oh, big miscue there. Flexor lands awkwardly. Corey as well.
May have stretched a hammy there.
That would be the least of their problems. Sexy, talented dudes. Not looking so sexy, and no matter how much talent you have, you can't get past that kind of pain. Flexor's gonna fly? What?
Look out! No,
Oh, that didn't work at all!
No, I think he was trying to go through ropes. I hope that wasn't trying to go over them.
Yeah, maybe literally through the solid ropes themselves rather than in between them.
Oh!
Uppercut, leg sweep, total elimination, shades of their buddies. And now look at this. Elevation, double time, Crummels down with a splash, traveling businessmen victorious.
Here are your winners, Cornelius Crummels and Sonny Defarge.
What do you make of this team making their PCW debut, Jay Worth?
I think they look great. I think both teams looked. Well, one of them looked great. I mean, the other, I'll let you decide. Only the future knows what's in store for the STDs.
And I'm not sure if I'll take Corey's word on that one either, but the future for Defarge and Crummels is going to be a bit daunting because we know what their end goal is. It's Atticus and Otis Coger. It's Gory. It's Remy. It's the culmination. And that's not something that you want to really willingly enter unless you have to. And we're going to hear from traveling businessmen now, it seems. With the bowler hat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've not been properly introduced. This is Cornelius Crummels. And I am Sonny Defarge. I would, of course, like to thank both of our opponents. That was exhilarating. And quite fun. However, fun is not what has brought us to PCW. Dropkick Dave and Uppercut the Distance were very, very close to us, very near and dear to our hearts. We were, in fact, training partners at Chikara, and you would think that we were completely inseparable. However, though I know, from speaking to them personally, that they love to come here to Cleveland once a month to put on a show in front of all of you. But the Cobra Brothers. The Cobra Brothers took that opportunity from them. They took a lot more than that from them.
Yeah, they did!
And now we are here for some very serious business, and that business is we are going to take something from the Cobra Brothers. We are Chikara's traveling businessmen, and at the moment we have elected professional wrestling as our business, and right now business is good. And soon, our business will be to stop the reign of terror of the Cobra Brothers. I think you could say that for these upcoming shows, I've got some great expectations.
Crummels and Defarge reinforce what we certainly knew, and that's Atticus and Otis have some more opposition coming their way.
Cornelius Crummels, Sonny Defarge, everybody!